Hey guys, my name is Tom, also Tom TV, and today's video will be talking about, pretty much the most saltiest developers of all time. Well, these people are just being jealous about the fact that Elden Ring, a game made by a company called From Software, which at this point everybody knows, made a game called Elden Ring, which is why I just said, and it's very successful because some From Software is one of the most respected peoples of all time when it comes to games, video games, because they're the ones who make Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, if that's how you say it, and also Demon Souls. Well, not the remake, but the original version. The remake was developed by Blue Point Games. But yeah, they're well respected in the video game industry, and obviously with Elden Ring, it won't be a surprise that it became a smash hit. Hell, it's obviously now being nominated for Game of the Year, which obviously it should, because from what I heard, it's actually pretty good. To me, I don't have any thoughts about it just yet, but it seems like these people who work for other game companies like Ubisoft, EA, and all these other ones basically it seemed otherwise because, well, it's not our fault that their games are bad. It's the companies themselves, I think. Well, the developers, some of them are talented, some are not. And according to these, they're somewhat talented because, if other companies release successful games that are much better than theirs, they're always going to get jealous as fuck. Oh yeah, by the way, before we get into the video, about 70% of you guys aren't subscribed to my channel yet. So if you guys consider like my content, please consider subscribing and also liking the video and also hit the bell notification because so that way you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways, back to the video. So I found multiple tweets about this, and oh my gosh, I wish these people regret doing it. Cause why on Twitter? Cause we all know how Twitter is, especially when it comes to these type of tweets. But here's the first tweet that I found. The fact that Elden Ring scored a 97 Metacritic is a proof that reviewers don't give a flaming shit about whole game UX. My life is a lie. What does UX mean in this context? The user experience is generally awful. Nothing about the thing feels international or play tested. So does this man go out and say that his company that he works for, which judging by what he's saying, is probably EA or probably Ubisoft, mainly EA because we all know what happened. So is he saying that his company doesn't even play test their game, Battlefield 2042? Yeah, man, I wouldn't say that if I were you. If you work for a company like EA, because we all saw what happened with Battlefield 2042, and look what happened with From Software. They took their time. They had the money. They've been doing this shit for like 10 years because I forgot how long they've been doing this. And since then they put out so many bangers. Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Like, shut your ass up because it's not my fault that you kind of decided to be all greedy and then rush things just so that way you can get your quarterly numbers up. From Software sometimes does that, but not as much as EA. That for God's sake. Anyways, there's more things to know. I mean, look at the Steam reviews. They got like mostly positive reviews, from users, and they got like 200,000 positive reviews, and that's all positive. Like all the reviews on Steam as a result. And no, this is not Steam charts. It's not the lively. That's how they track how many people are playing as of right now, and I don't know how many people are playing right now because they release on so many platforms. But I can tell you that a lot of people obviously love this game. From Software took their time, they had the talent, and they've been doing this for a long time. So no wonder why it's the reason why people well respect them. But anyways, yeah, shut your ass up if you don't. For the developers that are being jealous about the fact that their game is not as good as Elden Ring, shut your ass up and make sure you get a good game out for once. God damn. Anyways, here are more tweets about developers being jealous about the fact that Elden Ring is doing successful with their games because they can't just stop being jealous about it. Very glad to see that the lesson people want developers to learn from Elden Ring is to make UI/UX bad, because that's good now. What is happening here? The UI/UX is absolutely treacherous and there's nothing good about it. I can fat home what you would love the game, but come on. Oh, I'm sorry that I worked for EA and worked on Battlefield 2042. I mean, the game, oh god damn. The game doesn't even have a scoreboard. Well, it does now, but at launch it did not. And obviously if the scoreboard was added in 3 days after launch, it would still receive some criticism about it, but not as much as now, because it took them 4 fucking months just to add a scoreboard. Why are you complaining about the fact that Elden Ring is doing better? Because first up, it's two completely different genres, because in this game it's an action adventure open world game, and Battlefield is like a shooter game, and that's it. Basically it's supposed to be like the COD killer, even though it just basically made itself look bad. And COD, well, we already know about it. Vanguard sucks because, well, it was up like 3 years, I think, and obviously they had to release a COD every single goddamn year. No wonder why each COD gets so bad and bad every time it comes out. Oh my god, I'm just disappointed about these developers, man. It's just so it's like a hard thing. It's like a debate you guys can say because it's not my. I mean, look at EA; they're doing successful, and there's even some people from Sony that are complaining about this. Like, what the fuck? Like, you guys have Bloodborne, which is developed by From Softwares themselves, and you guys are complaining about the fact that their game is doing good, even though you guys contracted them to make only Bloodborne for your guys' console, and it did so well. Like, what? I don't get this, guys. Like, do you guys understand this? Cause I don't. Cause these people are here just being salty as fuck. I mean, but if these people were indie devs, I would understand. I would understand just a little bit. Cause indie developers don't get as much praise from. Well, they sometimes get a lot of praise, but not as much as AAA developers. Cause well, sometimes like look at Among Us for example. Among Us, well, we don't talk about the community, but the game itself was okay, and well, it took a while. It took them a while just to get some traction because nobody cared about it when it first came out. But yeah, it was good because I can see why people would be happy that it got popular because it was an indie game, and usually indie games don't do as well. But yeah, but as for AAA developers, they always get so popular, and most of the time they're just dog shit. I don't get it. And when it comes to Sony, they always put out big blockbuster games. Like they just released Horizon Forbidden West, and now they're just complaining about the fact that Elden Ring is doing much better than that game. Bro, you guys already have Bloodborne. I can imagine that after Elden Ring, From Software might release, I don't know, Bloodborne 2, because I heard they have a deal with Sony already. So at least be happy with that, god damn. Oh, I don't know what to say at this point, I'm just confused. Well, at this point, I can just say is that this is the last part of the tweet that this person said, and I guess we will just wrap up the video. With respect, I generally have not found anything about the UI/UX things that are structured poorly. Buttons behave unpredictably, interface systems are confusing, information I know I have is unfindable, and I never navigate through any screen to where I want to go in one try. I mean, it's an open world game. What do you expect? Open world games, you have to explore the world just so you can see and find where you want to find. That's the whole point of open world games. It's not like, Battlefield where you just shoot everybody and everything's on your map. It's not like that. I mean, the open world games, the map is usually small, but as you progress through the game and exploring through the map more, the world I should say, now it gets bigger and there's a lot more things you can find through it. So yeah, just shut up about it and just agree to and just make, I don't know, an open world Battlefield game if you want to see for yourself how it will work. God damn. But like first off, they're working for different genres, and that's about it. They're just attacking a genre about how it's supposed to work. But anyway, I'm just dumb. I don't want to say anything else. I just have a headache from this. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments. My thoughts are just being jealous because they're trying to say they're always gonna want to be what was it be mad about the fact that they're mad about the fact that their games are not doing this game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, make sure you click all of them, and follow me on all my social medias. I'll be streaming later today on Twitch, so make sure to follow me on there, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.